And now they're out of the...
No, they are in safe locations, but not out of Mumbai as of yet, given the very chaotic situations that is taking place, understandably, in Mumbai. Yes. No. I can say that these are all people either there on business trips or vacations, and not related to the Singaporean who's been taken hostage.
You said no demands have been made by the Indian authorities, but have there been demands made on the family of the Singaporean?
Not that we are aware of.
Do you have any idea what group or where the hostage takers are from?
We read from the media that a group calling itself the Deccan Mujahideen has claimed responsibility for the bombings and the hostage taking. But that, I have to emphasize, is what we have read from the media.
Where do you get your 20 foreign hostage figure from?
It's basically our mission in Mumbai has been monitoring the situation.
Okay.
They have been reaching out to their network of contacts and also from media reports. So it's a mix of the two sources of information.
So 20 foreign hostages.
That is as far as we understand, but like I said, it's not confirmed.
Do you don't have the number from the Indian authorities?
Not at the moment.
Do you evacuate Singaporeans that actually?
If there is a need for an evacuation, we will look at the scenario. Come again?
How close are we deciding on that now?
It's one of the elements that we have in place. It's always at the forefront of our mind, the security and safety of Singaporeans overseas, and we will take that decision if there's a need for it.
Is Singapore planning or considering any security measures here in Singapore to secure its five-star hotels?
I guess that would be best answered by our security agencies. I would defer to them on this matter, and I guess it's best if that same question is redirected to our security agencies on this matter.
Earlier on, the report said some hostages were released from the Taj Mahal Hotel. Do you know about this?
Again, from media reports, I guess you are monitoring CNN just like we are. They said some hostages have been released from the Taj, but we have no official confirmation on this matter. But we are keeping very, very closely abreast of the situation by monitoring the media and also keeping very close touch with the Indian authorities, both in not only in Mumbai, but also in Singapore and New Delhi.
Does Singapore have any contact directly with the group that's holding the hostages, or is it simply working through Indian authorities?
The incident happened in Mumbai, India. Indian authorities are working on the ground on the matter. We have offered our assistance, if necessary, to the Indian authorities.
For the 7 who are helping, are they being thrown back? Are there plans?
When the situation stabilizes, what we should ensure at this point in time is that any action that we take do not put them in greater harm's way than necessary. So when the situation stabilizes, we will look at all the options open to us, and we will also be in contact with the Singaporeans to find out what their wishes and desires are. But our mission in Mumbai has been in constant contact with the 7 Singaporeans on the matter.
How big is the task force that you're sending to Mumbai, and what will their immediate actions be?
Basically, we will have a 2-man team going up from MFA to Mumbai. I've also said that our High Commissioner in New Delhi, with several staff members, will be making their way down to Mumbai later today. Basically, it will be there to liaise with the Indian authorities, together with our Consul General in Mumbai, to look after the Singaporeans who are affected, and also to render whatever assistance we can to the family of the Singaporean who's been taken hostage.
Could I ask for the final 2 questions, please?
Is Singapore considering heightening its security at embassies around the world?
That situation has already taken place, I think, since September 11, 2001. We have taken the requisite measures to ensure the safety and security of all our overseas missions. And based on the relevant threat assessment, these are either stepped up or down according to the threat assessments.
So are you sending a warning or a message to Singaporeans around the world beyond the embassies to be more vigilant in the face of this?
It's a good question, but I guess we should take all issues in moderation. I guess we do not want, while we want to ensure the safety and security of Singaporeans, we do not also want to sound alarmist. I guess a message like that would be an alarmist thing. It would, I guess, lead to a lot of questions from Singaporeans. It may lead to a decrease in travels for business or for pleasure. We would rather take it a step at a time. And if you read the various press releases that we have come out for Mumbai, where we have come out even a couple of days on Bangkok, basically we have asked Singaporeans if the situation is dire enough to postpone any unnecessary visits, non-essential visits to countries that are affected by violence. But if they should decide to go, then it is best for them to register with MFA so that we know of their whereabouts, and if there's a need to contact them, a system is in place to provide the necessary consular assistance.
What about five-star hotels? I mean, it seems as though these are being targeted. We saw in Islamabad where it was blown up, and now here in Mumbai, would the Foreign Ministry be calling on Singaporeans to take extra precaution?
We have always asked Singaporeans to take the necessary precautions wherever they travel to. So that is part and parcel of our SOP on the issues of Singaporeans traveling overseas. I mean, prime among this is that we have a lot of Singaporeans who are traveling overseas. I think the latest figure that we have is at end of 2007, we have something like 15 to 16 million travels made overseas by Singaporeans. And of course, our prime objective is to ensure that when they travel overseas, their security and their safety is at the forefront of the ministry's efforts. That is why we've always asked Singaporeans when they travel to please register with us. And it's just a simple click online, mfa.gov.sg will bring you to a link on e-register and just a bit of details, and it's done. So this is a message. Maybe I may use this forum to also request for Singaporeans to, whenever you travel overseas, to e-register, because then it makes it easier for us to contact them when they travel, and if there's an emergency or crisis that takes place in the country that they are in.
What situation would
Sorry, please hold on. Sorry.
When we talk about the hostages, are they all put into one room, ordered together, or this particular person has been able to manage to make a call to Singapore? Would that?
I'm sorry, I don't have that information at this point in time.
Sorry, what situation would lead Singapore to actually make a decision to send a terrorist team there? And on top of that, is this the first time Singapore has been held hostage overseas?
As far as I'm aware, there was one other incident that took place some time ago. We provided the necessary consular assistance, and that Singaporean was released without harm. We will definitely look at all the scenarios, all the factors, and make an educated decision on whether there's a need for us to send a crisis negotiating team to Mumbai. As I said, we have actually made the offer of assistance to the Indian government if necessary. We have not received any requests at this point in time.